Oh, good evening, champions. So exciting to be on the call again. Good evening, Peter. I can hear you, man, loud and clear. And wow, what an awesome call we're going to have, guys. I'm so fired up about last BP. I'm sure you guys had an awesome BP last business period. It was just phenomenal. I'm just so excited about all the levels that were achieved and the people that went to the next level. So congratulations to all those people that achieved the new pin, all those people that set their goals, that chased their goals. Well done for taking action and gunning it for your future and going for your dreams. So guys, we're in for a very exciting call. It's the first week of the business period. Very good time now to book your counseling sessions with your upline. Remember, your upline doesn't know if you're serious about this business unless you put up your hand, book yourself a counseling session, be accountable for you, take responsibility for your own business. Remember, this is a business, it's not a job, so nobody's going to tell you what to do. It's a volunteer army, right? So you've got to do it yourself. So good time now to book your counseling sessions with your upline. Phone them up, check if they're available, and be thorough with your counseling sheet, if I can give you any advice. Be thorough with your counseling sheet. Make sure that you fill in everything that you can, everywhere that you can, fill in what you need to be filling in, and pay close attention to the vital signs in your business. Remember the vital signs we talk about, the tools of the month, the people attending the functions, the people doing the core activities. Really, that's what we're looking at. Okay, and so it's a great honor for me this evening to be hosting the call. We have in the country a brand new presidential couple, and it's my honor to have them on the call with us this evening. So I believe that they're saving their best for the super regionals, and you can hear their story there. Brand new presidential couple. I believe it's a phenomenal story. I'm very excited to be hearing it. I know they've been planning it for a while. So guys, please help me welcome onto our call with great elation. And yes, I'm so proud of them. They've worked so hard, and I really want to say to you, Craig and Elise, well done, good job. And so please, won't you guys all help me welcome onto the call brand new presidential couple in South Africa, Craig and Elise Ellis from Roodepoort. Craig, I can't hear you say. Oh, there you go. Go ahead, Craig.
Okay, sorry, I didn't put the microphone on, and I was very excited over here talking to myself. So, good evening, everybody. Sorry about that. Anyway, what I was saying to myself was, and now that you guys can hear me, what I was saying was that Elise and I are very, very excited, and it's still hitting home that we are presidentials. After we thought we would have it done and dusted in about 6 months. It wasn't as easy as that. But we held on, and we persevered, and Elise and I had to work together on this all the way. And I wanted to do it my way, and she wanted to do it her way, and eventually we had to do it our way. And also we had to stick with our upline, and I think that's for me was the most important thing towards the end, was really, really sticking close to the upline and putting every bit of focus together with them and to make sure that it works. And also like what you were saying, Vincent, is that sticking closely to your upline, doing this thing together with people and sticking to the system, I think that's exactly how it works. But I think the most important thing at the end of the day for us is, like, now we're sitting here and we've actually done it, and it's a huge relief. It's like a huge accomplishment, and we still look at each other in the eyes after being saying to ourselves for I don't know how long, we are presidentials with the affirmations we've been using, and today when we look each other in the eyes, we are presidentials. And it's just such an amazing feeling. We are so excited. And, I just must congratulate my wife, Elise, because, when I couldn't see it in the last few days of here, we haven't slept very much in the last 5 nights. But when I couldn't see it and I just saw a giant, she saw the promised land. And she made it happen, and I'm very, very excited and I'm proud to be doing this business with my wife. So I'm going to hand over to her and she's my rock. She's she's my she's my person, my giant slayer, and she's a person that believes in me. So I'm going to hand over to you.
Good evening, everybody. It is an absolute privilege for me to be on this call tonight. I am not used to crying in public, but I'm definitely not used to crying on a webinar where everybody can hear but nobody can see. When Vincent asked us this afternoon to just have a quick chat with you, his question to us was, how does it feel to be a presidential? And for 4 years, Craig and I had been visualizing it. We've been writing our presidential speeches. Craig had been singing in the shower, I'm a presidential for the last 4 years. And I've been echoing it. And when we sit here now tonight, it's like, we really did it. So it's nice to know that I'm a presidential, but I don't quite know what it feels like yet, because it's only like 6 hours old. But to be honest, we know that we are now just as if we are brand new associates in the business, because we know that from now on the hard work starts for us and the way up starts for us. And the first thing that we are going to be doing tomorrow morning, I think, is to change the affirmations in our house from we are presidential to we are silver presidential. And if you guys would know where we live and what it looks like here, there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be done tomorrow. So as presidentials, I think that would be our first task. Other than that, I can just say thank you to Vince and thank you to Louis and Leonie. You guys have been instrumental, absolutely, to make this happen for us and help us doing this. And then also our closer upline, Bruce and Rona Larson, and also Baden Hall, who introduced us to this business, who without his intervention, we wouldn't be here at all. So we are looking forward to speaking to you at the Super Regional in Joburg and at the Super Regional in Cape Town. But for now, I would just say, yes, I'm part of this team. I'm very proud of being a part of the Manatech South Africa team. And Craig and I are looking forward to be part of the Manatech Global team. Thank you, Vincent, for this opportunity to have a chat to you tonight.
Woohoo! Awesome, guys. That's fantastic. Oh, man, I'm so, wow, I'm so excited to see you guys up on stage at Super Regionals. I can't wait. It's just going to be phenomenal and even more powerful. I can't wait for next year in April to see you guys walk through a presidential arch on the stage at Manifest. That's going to be absolutely beautiful. And in Hawaii, I mean, Hawaii is going to be phenomenal. You guys are going to love it. So well done again, guys. I'm so proud of you guys. You did an awesome, awesome job there. I know you guys nailed it there in the 11th hour, so fantastic. Well done on a brilliant performance, and you guys will be well rewarded. Well done. So, okay, that's awesome, guys. That's a very exciting way to start off the business period and a very exciting way to start off the webinar tonight. But like they mentioned, you'll hear the full story at the Super Regional event. So make sure you get as many people there as possible. I think bring a box of tissues as well if you want any advice from my side. And yeah, so it's a great honor to bring our next speaker on the call. I'm not going to take any more from it. I want to hand over to them because he's such a powerful speaker, and always when he speaks, it's just so inspiring to me. It's so he's always so pumped up, and you should by now know who it is. And he's always got these great messages, and I'm always like listening so attentively to what he's saying, because there's a lot of stuff that gets said in between all the excitement that you really need to listen to carefully, because it comes from experience in this business, and they're out there in the field doing what it takes, working it, and one of the newer presidentials in the country, fired up, going for it. I know they're working really hard, getting their leaders to the next level and so on. And so, yeah, it's a privilege for me to bring up our next speaker. So guys, please help me welcome onto the call Presidential Director, Peter Lowe.
Wow, thank you so much, Vince. Wow, before I start, Craig and Elise, awesome. I'm so excited for you guys. I love it when there's more presidentials that's being going to the next level, new leaders getting their pins, and that just shows us that Manatech is working, that the industry of network marketing is working. because you'll see when that first paycheck comes in, it's definitely not a fraud or a pyramid. It's definitely worth the hard work. So from me and Sulani, from our side, just well done. And just to, before I start the whole thing, what I'm speaking about is to all the people that's on this webinar. I think I want to say well done to you guys, because I just want to say to everyone on this webinar, there's a few presidentials, there's definitely platinums on this webinar, but there's regionals and there's nationals and there's executive directors and senior nationals and senior executive directors. And guys, I want to say this to everyone sitting and listening to my voice, that every single word that is spoken tonight and whatever is achieved, what you've heard from Craig and Elise and what you're going to hear at the super regionals, you can achieve it. You can go presidential, you can go platinum. So please do believe that, because that's the most important thing, is to believe in yourself. So first and foremost, I just would like to thank my upline, JP Costa. Man, I always just honor that man. Thanks so much for bringing me into this amazing company, business. Then obviously our mentors, Lee and Leonie. And actually, these are the two mentors, coaches that actually taught me and Sulani about the subject I'm going to share with you guys. And for me in the beginning that I want to share is, I'm just going to keep it simple. I think the most important thing is to keep it simple and duplicatable. And the subject that I want to talk about is the word called honeable. The easier word to understand, especially for me. I come from that West Coast place where we didn't really speak English, but the word is teachability. To be teachable and to stay in that place of being teachable. And I think this is one thing that we've really been learning a lot from our platinums. But if I can just give my personal story, and like I said, I'm just going to keep it very, very simple. And the first and foremost thing about this subject called teachable is, do you really want to be teachable? I think a lot of people, they say a lot of things and they want to do great things, and they've got hunger and they've got passion, and I'm a true believer of being hungry and being passionate. But I've seen over this past 2.5 years, in a short period of time that I've been involved in this business, this single word called teachability or honeable is so important, because when you are passionate, sometimes you tend to do a lot of things and you're full of fire. But there's the subtle things in this business that you got to get in order. And that is where teachability comes in. So for me, the big thing about teachability is, first and foremost, is your upline. We always call it our lifeline. Now, guys, this is very important to understand, is that every single person in this organization has got an upline. And every upline is at a certain level, has been through certain objects, have been through certain testimonies, have been through certain trials that we didn't go through already, or we didn't go through it. So the first and foremost thing that I think, if I look at teachability, is to always be honeable towards your upline, because your upline knows exactly what you are talking about. I remember when I was starting in Manatech, the first and foremost thing I said to JP is, I want to make money, and I want to make lots of money. So JP just said to me, okay, you want to make a lot of money, so you're going to listen to me and you're going to keep quiet. And that's the first thing that I just understood, is to keep quiet and listen to someone that's actually making 50, 60, 70,000 rand a month. Because at that stage of my life, I lost a contract, or I was just busy playing around on the rugby field that didn't have any substance inside of me. So I had to listen to someone that actually had it. The second thing that he told me is that, Peter, you're going to do exactly what I tell you to do. Now, guys, this is very important, because no matter what background you come from or where you come from in previous businesses, if you maybe been a CEO of another company, you are not a CEO of network marketing. And that is very important to understand, because a lot of people are building this business part-time. And I mean, I was a professional rugby player, so it was almost like, listen here, you're telling me what to do, but I'm on television, I'm doing this, I'm getting this paycheck. But I was so blessed, and I got an understanding very quickly about being honeable and teachable. about this industry. And I can truly be honest with you guys, that really accelerated our business in going executive in 6 months. So when your upline speaks to you, do exactly what your upline tells you. Another thing that I really grasped in being teachable is never to argue with your upline. There's no reason for arguing with your upline, because your upline see things coming before you actually see them. Man, you can be a national director and your upline you can be an executive director and your upline can maybe be also executive director, but your upline has been longer in this business than you've been, and there's certain things that's happened that they went through, again, like I said, that you haven't been going through. So never argue, but do reason. I think reason is not a bad thing to do. Reason in the sense of, speak about opportunities, speak and ask all the time. Ask questions. I remember in our work, man, I was phoning JP 12 o'clock in the evenings, 1 o'clock in the mornings, 2 o'clock in the mornings, just hungry to know more. And I was asking him questions, and I was just learning from JP and obviously later on with Louis and Leonie. So, guys, one thing that's to just sum that 4 points up is we as business builders, man, you've been here, maybe you're regional or national, you just have to sit in the midst and in the presence of your upline presidential, in the presence of your executive director. Even executive directors, maybe been 6 or 7 years already part, or 4 years or 3 years, still do listen, because the thing that normally comes into success, when you want to really become successful, is that thing called your ego. And I believe that ego is directly linked to becoming teachable. Now, ego is a very good thing. Strong leaders tend to have egos, and that's not a bad thing, but you just got to send that ego into the right direction. And I believe in every organization, all the leaders knows exactly where to send those egos. But when those egos are not submitting under the submission of their leaders and not being teachable, then I can promise you there will definitely be challenges. A few things that I also wrote down about being teachable and honorable is one thing that's very important also to understand is, as a leader of your organization, if you are not going to sow that seed of being honorable, I can promise you one thing, that seed is not going to come back, and your organization is also not going to be honorable. So as a leader, always remember that when you are teachable and you are listening to your upline, what's happening is you are actually sowing a seed in the unseen realm. And when you sow that seed in the unseen realm, it will definitely return. So when you are maybe struggling with certain leaders in your organization that's not teachable, maybe just track it back and look at yourself, because if you stay teachable and you still you ask questions and you keep on learning from your upline, no matter if you're a presidential and your upline is a presidential, you still ask questions, because you can never know enough. You can never ask. There's no such thing as a stupid question. And you just keep on learning, keep on ticking away. Before you will definitely see massive increase in your business, and things will start to happen. So always sow the right seed towards your upline, sow the right seed towards your business, because at the end of the day, the seed that you sow as a leader, that's exactly what will happen in your business. You sow honorability or teachability, that's exactly what you will reap. And like I said, you'll never stop learning, you'll never stop listening, and you'll never stop being teachable. Guys, teachability for me is, again, like I always say to my organization, I think that's the key to success. Because a lot of people are hungry and a lot of people are passionate about what they are doing, but there's certain subtleties, as Louis and Leonie are teaching us about, going to that new level, bronze presidential, silver presidential, ultimately platinum. And that is really to understand the subtleties of this business. And I truly believe that one of the biggest subtleties of network marketing is just to stay humble, and humility is directly linked to being honorable, being teachable, listening to what your leaders are trying to tell you, where your leaders are going to. And I will never forget this one thing that JP said to me, and he said that we must become such amazing, strong, passionate, honorable leaders that no matter what happens in the future, if we've got a group of 5 or 6 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 500,000 people in an organization, we should just say one word. And just by that one word that we say, that whole organization shouldn't even doubt what we are saying. They should just follow exactly our instructions or our leadership, and they should just come, whatever we say. And I believe that's, again, the seed that you sow towards teachability, because when you are a teachable leader, when you're a leader that are teachable and are honorable, your people in your organization will also become honorable. And wherever there's honorable, I always connect it to being humble. And if you can be humble and live out that humility, man, then you will definitely see your business explode. So yeah, guys, that's me. I said I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to keep it simple. That's the most important part for me in this organization, is keep it simple and duplicatable. But I really want to say this to every single leader out there. We are so privileged to have this amazing business model, and always understand that it's the business model that we need to take out to people, because it's the business that's people like us on this webinar that's going to take this technology out to the world, and that's going to draw the circles, and it's business builders that will expand this technology. So let's keep on sharing this amazing business model, this amazing technology, and when we go out and share this business model, and we share this technology, and we draw the circles, which is the most important thing, product users or people that are just using products, they will flock to us. They will come to us. We will just attract them by our works, by our way we honor them, by the way we share this business opportunity, just by the way we live. So yeah, let's go out there. Let's break more presidentials. Let's break more leaders. Let's really expand and explode this massive Manatech business to the ends of the earth, because I can promise you one thing, just in my little world where I am sitting and living in this little, whatever you want to call it, Cape Town, there are people that are struggling and they are yearning for opportunity. They are lying at bed every night, and they are praying for an answer. They are looking and asking God for someone to come over their path, and here we sit with this tremendous opportunity to share with people. So guys, let's keep on being hungry, let's keep on being honorable, but let's keep on the most important thing, be honorable, be teachable, submit yourself, listen to your upline, and I can promise you, when you are teachable and you listen to your upline, you listen to your presidentials, you listen to the platinums, I can promise you, you will go all the way, and we will see you guys on the beaches of the world. So have a great evening. Vince, thanks so much for this opportunity, and see you guys at Super Regionals, and invite every single person, even invite your dogs and your cats and everything. We still want to register everyone, because this business should expand. Thanks so much.
Awesome, Peter. Thanks a lot, man. Fantastic. There you have. We might have a special room for the dogs and cats, though. So that's awesome, man, Peter. I'm definitely inviting both my dogs. They'll be there, man. They'll be there. Thanks a lot, man. That was awesome. Wow. I'm always so fired up when Peter speaks. I'm so excited after he's spoken, you know. And so it's like speaking after him, because I always speak better after him. You know what I mean? Guys, I just want to, so thank you very much, Peter. That was awesome. That really powerful teaching there. I really, really appreciate that, man. I'm going to listen to that one again this week, because it's very, very powerful about ownability. It's such an important topic. I just want to mention to you guys again about the Super Regionals. Probably the most important thing now to do is to promote the Super Regionals. Make sure that everybody's got their tickets. You've got your ticket. Like Peter said, bring everybody. He's not joking. Bring as many people as you can. You know, everybody should know about it. That's the place to be. That's the place where people make their major decisions in this business. So Super Regionals, most important thing to do now is to promote the Super Regionals. And then I just want to promote the TOMS. The new TOMS, the new tools of the month for BP9 are just out. I've already read the book. It's fantastic. Easy read. You can finish it in 1 day or 2 days if you want. It's fantastic. It's called The Ultimate Gift. There's a movie that was made about the book as well. I'll encourage you guys to read the book first and then watch the movie. What an awesome, awesome book. I love it. It's fantastic. You guys are going to love it. And the CDs, the CDs are just out of this world. It's amazing. So guys, Toms are available. You can order them. And I'm so pumped up and excited about this business period that we are already in. And guys, we've been in the business period since Saturday already. I mean, it's already like 2 days in. People have been signing up. People are crazy already. So wow, I'm so fired up and excited about this business period and what's happening. I think this is going to be the best super regionals we've ever had. And so guys, I just want to leave you with Peter's message. And thank you so much again for Craig and Elise for sharing. And we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. And take with you for this week what Peter Lowe was sharing about ownability and being teachable. So important. It's so important to have those qualities. Remember, we spoke about the 3 H's a little while ago as well. Being honorable, being honorable, and being hungry. And this is just such an important topic. And just one more thing, guys. I got a message from the Platinum Presidentials towards the end of the business period. And it's just fantastic. We've had some amazing new pins that are broken. I believe there have been 9 new national directors, 6 new senior national directors, 3 new executive directors, and a new presidential director for the business period. So it's just fantastic, and I can't wait to see what happens this business period as well. It's like they say, Manatic momentum. It's very, very exciting. So guys, let's go for it. I'm fired up about this week, and I'll see you guys next Monday night at 9 o'clock. And until then, have an awesome, awesome, successful week.